25 yards. And a Brooklyn first down.
From midfield, here's Tua. Tua, and the ball is out. And this belongs to the Vikings.
A fumble on the play.
I think they'll have to make some decisions here. That's the second fumble here in the first quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
15. Barons nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. It's out, it's loose, and the Vikings pick up the football.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Now here's Pollard. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. And he's got it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now Amendola. And he returns this to the 22.
Return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
And the ball is out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember at our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for it. And able to get this out to the 25.
First down and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. There, Tua hit, and the ball is out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Williams. He's going to lock one deep, and it's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards. First half in the books. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Oh, what a move. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 45 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates.
To the ball is out. And this belongs to the Vikings. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day.
And now to the races down the right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 43 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Vikings. Now, once again, the Vikings are going to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now Amendola. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Amendola on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the right. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot.
The ball is out, and this belongs to the Vikings.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
By Carl Joseph.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And we'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Second and 11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Pollard again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Conversion is no good.
I know we could sit up here
49.
and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went. Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah,
nobody.